Great job, Mark. Great job. Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I was just patting myself on the back. Do you know what that means? To pat on the back means to congratulate. So I was just congratulating myself for making an accurate prediction on the Canadian elections. Remember 6 weeks ago, or I can't remember, maybe 2 months ago, I made a video on my predictions for the election, and I predicted everything right. I predicted that Justin Trudeau would win again, that Andrew Scheer would not do as well as he hoped, and that the NDP party would do a little bit worse than usual, and the Green Party would do a little bit better than usual. So I think all my predictions came true. Wow, look at that beautiful Alberta sun. Isn't that nice? Hey, speaking of Alberta, there's something that has happened since Trudeau got re-elected. And that is that a lot of people are starting to talk about a movement called WEXIT. WEXIT. It's an idea that Western Canada should become its own country. Okay, so Western Canada includes Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, and BC. Okay, so that idea is called WEXIT. And it's a pretty popular movement. It's growing in popularity a lot more since Trudeau got elected 2 days ago. Okay, there's a Facebook page called WEXIT, and basically in the last day, Trudeau got elected, I think about 48 hours ago. In that time, the Facebook page went from 2,000 followers to over 200,000 in basically a day. That's a lot of followers to get in a very short period of time. And yeah, I mean, it's not a new idea. This idea of Alberta separating from Canada, or Alberta and Saskatchewan, or Manitoba, you know, these ideas have been around for a long time, but now, since the election, they're gaining a lot more momentum. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, how popular that idea gets. Now, the biggest problem with that idea is that the province of BC isn't as conservative as the prairies. So they probably wouldn't like the idea. They probably wouldn't join us prairie people, you know. And it's a problem because the prairies are landlocked. Landlocked means they don't have any access to the ocean. Now, over in Quebec, that was a really surprising result this election. There's a party in Quebec called the Bloc Québécois who want to separate from Canada. And they did amazing this time, this election. They won so many seats. They won the third, right? The Liberals won the most seats, and then the Conservatives, and then the Bloc. So they're the third biggest party in Canada. And one of their ideas, well, their main idea is to separate from Canada. So that would be really interesting if that happened. And it would make more sense for Quebec to separate because they have access to the ocean, right? They could ship their resources over to, you know, anywhere in the world. But if the prairies were to separate, I mean, we don't have any way to get our oil or other resources outside Canada. So anyway, so I don't think anything's really going to happen with that, but it's interesting. It's an interesting idea, right? And also some people have talked about Alberta becoming part of the US. And I don't think that's going to happen. I wouldn't want it to happen, but these ideas are being discussed a lot more recently since Trudeau won, because everybody knows that Trudeau doesn't really like Alberta very much. And so people in Alberta and Saskatchewan sort of feel a bit left out. And so yeah, so these ideas are starting to gain popularity. And actually, I mean, that's a lot of people. You know, if you consider 200,000 people in a day, imagine if I got 200,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel in one day. That would be awesome. But yeah, for Canada, that's a lot of people. You know, it might not seem like that many people, 200,000. That would just be a small village in a place like India. But here in Canada, that's a fifth of Calgary's population, right? And Calgary is the fourth biggest city in Canada. So a fifth of the population in Canada's fourth biggest city, that's a lot of people, right? So, I mean, yeah, we'll see. There's a lot of people that are not happy about the election result here in Western Canada. But anyway, just wanted to tell you guys about that because my channel is about, well, learning English and also about Canada. I did a great trip across Canada this summer. I hope you enjoyed those videos. That was so great. I'm so thankful I did that. It was a good trip. But yeah, and also I live here in Alberta, so it's yeah, it's relevant. It's a relevant idea to Alberta. A lot of people here want to not leave Canada. You know, I think Albertans are really patriotic Canadians. We love Canada, but I think people in Alberta just want to be treated a little bit better. Oh, hey, take a look at this. A Jag Sahota sign. Remember in some of my videos, you can see a lot of Jag Sahota signs. She won this riding, and I'm pretty sure the reason she won this riding is because she had the most signs. Right? She just plastered the whole neighborhood, this whole riding with signs, right? You can see a sign there. Oh, hey, take a look at this. A Manitoba license plate. These people are from Manitoba. Maybe they're here for a WEXIT party. I don't know, that's crazy. But yeah, so I just wanted to tell you guys about that. I don't know if anything will happen, you know, about that, but it's gaining a lot of popularity. It'll put a lot of pressure on Justin Trudeau to actually, you know, build a pipeline, help us get our oil out to a market somewhere, you know. There's another Jag Sahota. Well, congratulations, Jag. I didn't vote for you, but congratulations on your victory here in the Calgary Skyview riding. I don't know, you know, people always talk about different things, and I don't think, my personal opinion is that the federal government would probably try to do something, make some serious compromises before losing Alberta or losing Western Canada. Imagine that. Imagine if Western Canada just broke off of Canada, and if Quebec broke off, there would be nothing left. There would be Ontario and the Maritimes. That, like, just imagine what the map of Canada would look like. Even if Alberta broke off, even one province like Quebec or Alberta, it would just really ruin the whole map. It would be like just a chunk taken out of a nice, like if you look at the map of Canada, right, it's just sort of a nice big chunk. Whereas if you take one province out, that would just look really weird. But I guess people don't really care about what the map looks like. They care about if they have a job. Since Trudeau won, right after Trudeau won, Husky Energy, a big oil company here in Calgary, announced that they were gonna do layoffs. So they laid off a bunch of people. I can't remember how many people they laid off, but that was right after Trudeau won. They're like, okay, forget about this. We can't succeed here in Alberta. So you guys all lost your jobs, you're fired. Imagine if you were working for Husky Energy and you lost your job, right? You probably wouldn't care what the map looks like. You just want a job to feed your family, and I don't know. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here in the future. What about you? Let me know. Would you vote for WEXIT if there was a vote? Do you support the idea of WEXIT, or are you against the idea of WEXIT? If you like the idea of WEXIT, smash like. And if you dislike the idea of WEXIT, smash like. way I get all the likes. I get all the, hey, I have more, right now I have more subscribers than the WEXIT movement on Facebook. So that's great. But I'm sure that won't be the case for long, because if they got 200,000 likes or follows, I don't know, what is it, a Facebook page? I'm not sure if it's a group or a page on Facebook. If you just search for WEXIT, you'd find it. So yeah, I don't know. But if you help me, maybe we can beat the WEXIT movement. Maybe I can get 200,000 subscribers in a day. That would be awesome. Anyway, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope it's sunny wherever you are in the world. And I guess I'll sign out for now from Canada, or should I say Western Canada, the Republic of Western Canada. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, have a great day. See you guys over in the next episode of Mad English TV. Take care.